Hello everyone, welcome back to another reaction video. Thank you all to the new subscribers. Thank you all for showing your support by liking the videos, commenting, and sharing the videos as well. If you are new to the channel and you are enjoying the content, please make sure you are hitting the subscribe button. And if you are subscribed, please make sure you are still subscribed. So you guys, there is a lot that we need to get into because a lot has definitely transpired these past few days. I am going to be covering a few lives so we can get up to speed how all of this went down between Olivia and Jerrod. So if y'all are ready to really get into this and break this down and have a real conversation, let's get into it.
Nigga was finna make all you stupid bitches on this internet look stupid for capping for a nigga. You're stupid. You never cap for a nigga, dummies. Now you learned, okay? Okay, hopefully you guys learned, okay? Doesn't matter what the situation is, you never cap for a nigga. Ever. Because the same nigga that will do me dirty will do you dirty, bitch. They niggas, okay? But all these bitches want to get up a nigga's ass. Oh my god, he's changed. He loves her. He's a great man. Really? 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 You feel stupid yet? And stop. And what I need people to stop doing is stop telling the world what a nigga won't do. Because I think you guys all got proved wrong, right? You guys are all proved wrong. Looking stupid, just like the maid, right? Yeah. 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 Okay. Right. Yeah. And don't worry about why Olivia did what Olivia did. You don't need to know that. Understand. There's a reason for everything. And I think that the biggest mistake people made was, following these people that don't know shit, you know what I mean? Taking other people's word for it, capping behind a nigga y'all don't know, y'all never met, y'all never broke bread with, y'all never sat down with, y'all never had a drink with. Y'all really cap for a nigga that is my nigga. Like, that's just what it is. That's just what it's always going to be. But it's okay, Desperate times calls for desperate measures, you know what I mean? Look at a chick went ahead and married a nigga who was my nigga. Like, you're stupid. You're dumb. Do you feel dumb yet? I will never feel stupid in this situation, ever. What's done to me has already been done. What's being undone is being undone. You guys just don't know because I haven't told y'all shit. Stay tuned. Well, not YouTube. Don't stay tuned because I'm not telling y'all shit. I'll be telling my Instagram girlies what's going on behind the scenes. If you think I'm just sitting here twiddling my thumbs, laying on my back, you're stupid as fuck. Yeah, no. It never gave that. Yeah. And these text messages, they go deep. People confessing their feelings. People really doing their big ones in these text messages. You feel me? So, like I said, stay tuned. We're going to get into the text messages first. Proud of you for taking your power back in this situation. Thank you, baby. And honestly, the power was given back. That's the crazy thing. See, God works in mysterious ways. And like I said, people ain't finna hurt me no more. Because at the end of the day, all I want is my kids. That's it. I just want to be with my kids and be a mother to my kids. But see, people thought that they could play with me. And here's the thing. No one's finna play with me no more. That's all. That's all there is. No one's finna play with me. And you can't replace me in my kid's life or that nigga's life, apparently, because if you could, you would have, So it is what it is. People just got to realize it is what it is. Their feelings are their feelings. Live with that shit. Own that shit. Stop trying to cap for this fucking internet and just do what you want to do. Because like I said last night, it don't matter what the fucking internet thinks. You guys could think I'm the biggest, dirtiest, nastiest hoe in the world. Niggas love me. These niggas love me. So they can stop capping for the internet and just let it be what it be. So you can continue to maybe hit this shit when I feel like it. Or not even hit this shit, but just have me in your life because you want me in your life. Or you can go starving for it for another couple years, however long you want to play that game over there, or whatever you want to do. I don't really care. Shit, I'm going to go to bed tonight as Olivia Johnson. I'm going to wake up as Olivia Johnson. Olivia Johnson with the good coochie. Okay? Lord and Savior right there, honey. I'm going to never let the internet. I'm never going to let y'all down. I'm never going to let it go how y'all cap so hard for that man. Don't be calling them all kind of dusties now, honey. Y'all love that man. You love that man down, okay? He was a changed man. He was a good man. He was everything up under the sun. Keep that same energy, honey. When you see him sitting right beside me, keep that same energy, okay?
And And this is my reasoning for not just jumping the gun and just solely going off of what everybody else was saying, because I have to come to my own conclusions. I can't just solely go off of what everybody's saying. I have to look at things for myself. And it was just a lot about this situation that didn't feel right. It didn't make sense to me. And so I had my own questions. And I think it's interesting that all of this is playing out the way that it is, because I recently said that what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. Like, that's just what it is. That's how it works. So, these text messages that she's making mention of, she does share some of the text messages. But I'm just curious, what the conversation is now, because a lot of people kind of suspected too that something was going on between her and Jerrod. Some people are still not believing that Jerrod did double back, but it's going to become even more clear as we get further into this video that something clearly did go on between her and Jerrod.
You can tell no good man when you see it. Molly the maid. He will be all kind of bums. Girl, you will take him back? Nah. But I'll have my phone with him when I want. Did y'all have a big wedding? No, we had a little wedding. It was little, but it was special. He was crying and everything at our wedding. I didn't even cry. That nigga cried. Did I cry? I don't know if I cried. I don't remember. But I know he cried. It was cute. It was cute. If I want to take him back, that's my business. Oh, I know, girl. Shit, I know, girl. Trust me. I know I could take my nigga back if I wanted to. Are you kidding me? Of course I could. If it was any other woman, they would say that. Girl, if you want to take that man back, that's your... Girl, I know I can. But I would be stupid if I took him back. Girl, I can do whatever I want with him. That's the gag.
So I want y'all to keep in mind, all throughout this live, Olivia was really feeling herself. She was talking about how she could have Jerrod anytime she wants. She was still referring to him as her man. Like, she was really being cocky in this live. And I find it very interesting that she was also speaking about how tables turn. But what is very interesting is how the tables ended up turning really quickly on her. See, she thought she was being cute by saying how the tables turned on Nisha, but the tables end up being turned back on her in the same day. So she ended up going live a second time on this day. And we're about to see what she's talking about now. And we're going to see how those tables started turning.
People are so mad. Why are you so mad? You're mad at the wrong person, baby. Don't be mad at me. You should be mad at yourself. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I'm so done with caring, y'all. I don't care.
No, don't go home.
I'm so done because, let me tell you something. I've already accepted my fate. I have to deal with this person for the next, how old is Ryan? I think 11 years I gotta deal with this person. And you think that you finna still play with me. Let me ask you guys a question. It is so embarrassing. I feel so embarrassed that I am even a part of a disgusting, diabolical situation like this. And you know what? Baby, you really just fucked yourself, for real. You fucked yourself so bad. Do my big one, baby. You do your big one. Do your big one. I hope it's the biggest one you've ever done. Let me tell you that. People are so mad. People are so mad. I don't know why people are so mad. What I'm gonna need everybody to do is go get on that Instagram. Because everything is finna come out. Everything. You wanna play with me? Okay, let's play. That's okay. People can play with me. People can play with me all they want. I already told you, and I'm gonna keep telling you this. You're stupid. You're the dumb one. You wanna be at war with me? For what? Cause you can't get your life together? You wanna be at war with me? It ain't gonna do nothing. It's not gonna do nothing for you to fuck around and be at war with me. That's not gonna do nothing for you. Nothing. Because guess what?
Nothing.
No matter what, you and I share kids together.
Nothing.
I share kids with this person, and he thinks that he's about to Baby.
Mommy, hold my happy meal.
Okay, hold your happy meal. Who wants a photo shoot?
Me.
Did I miss something? No, I'm gonna get into it. Hold on, let me get inside the house.
Mama.
What happened? Can you want your french fries? Dang, AJ. You don't her damn french fries.
So Olivia started this live saying, I don't care, y'all. I really am tired of caring. So that right there lets you know she's in her feelings now. And we're about to find out why she's in her feelings. But poor little AJ, all this little boy eats is chicken nuggets and fries. He has to eat chicken nuggets and fries from the store that's in the frozen food section. He eats that all the time. And he's getting chicken nuggets and fries from McDonald's all the time. Like, Olivia, this is not healthy. Can you please feed this boy something else besides chicken nuggets and fries? Can you go a whole week without giving this little boy chicken nuggets and fries? Come on now.
Hey, Heather.
Mama.
Talk about a snake. Baby, you the fucking snake.
No.
Oh, not Jerrod calling you a snake, Olivia. How interesting. Very interesting. It's funny because when I called you a snake, I don't recall anybody else calling you one. And I meant what I said. Like, I was looking at the spirit in you. I was looking at how you moved. Yeah, it was very snake-like behavior. But I think it's so interesting that the tables turned this fast. Because you was real comfortable in the fact that you was doing what you was doing with Jerrod. You thought it was sweet, as you would put it. But now this man, the same man that you was laid up with for a few months, now he's calling you a snake? Wow.
The snake, huh? Why is he so mad? Didn't seem like he cared about her or wanted her. Oh no, that's his wife. I just talked to him. Let me tell you something about these niggas, okay? Oh God, it's so corny. It's so corny. It's so corny. Ew, and it's so diabolical and gross. Baby, I just talked to this man. I already know she was on three-way. I already know she was on three-way. He's trying to talk shit to me. Trying to be mad at me. Trying to be mean, all mean and shit to me. Nigga, what? You think I'm... Like I said, baby, okay.
Olivia, why didn't you finish what you was going to say? You said, well, you think I'm... Why don't you continue that statement? You was going to say, what, you think I'm dumb? Yeah, you didn't want to say that because you know you're dumb. You knew other people would say, yeah, you're dumb. We do think you're dumb because you thought you did your big one and the tables turned on you. You saw Jerrod embarrass you once again and did not claim you. It's crazy to me how you was really thinking you was running stuff, and Jerrod literally put you right back in your place, and you're in your feelings. And it's the fact that you claim to know this man like the back of your hand, and you didn't know this was going to happen, Olivia. You don't know how Jerrod moves, so you just let your pride and what you call good punani get you caught up once again, and you looking dumb once again.
Okay, baby. I'm sorry you're so mad. I'm so sorry that you are in a place in your life that you have to be with a person that you don't want to be with because you can't be. Sorry about that. That is sad. That is sad. He's playing he's playing on the phone. Yeah, to make her feel better. Baby, what? What? Like, I could say so much right now, but that's from my Instagram. But babe, sad. Like, wow, bro, you're going out bad. And about like within myself because y'all like what he just said to me right now. Girl, what? The whole situation is so sad because he's like, I keep telling you guys this, he's like a crazy baby mama, bro. He's like an insane, crazy baby mama. And he's always been like this since I've had to deal with him on this level. He's using the kids as leverage against me.
Do you hear yourself right now, Olivia? You're calling Jerrod crazy. And you're saying, once again, he's used his kids to get to you. This is what you've been saying this whole time. If this is true, if he's been using the kids to get to you or to get back at you, and he's crazy, what does that make you for hooking back up with him? Like, what does that say about you, Olivia?
He's mad at me because you did what you did, but you did it, bro. But now you want to blame me. You mad at me. Oh, you need somebody to blame now for what you did. You chose to make the decisions you made, but it's my fault? Okay. The kids to hurt you 100%. Yeah, it's very twisted. Understand this, you guys. This is the dynamic we're dealing with. He wants me, she wants him. He has to hate me. It's going back to exactly how it used to be, which is fine. I don't care. Are we good? Can y'all see me again?
Help me, mommy.
Help you with what? Eat the food. Take a bite. It's very, very twisted. This whole thing is so twisted. I'm telling you, it's been twisted. And that's why you asked me, was it worth it? Yes, 100%. 100%. Because I didn't know, I'm not only proving my point to y'all, I'm keeping all this shit for my children as well. So they can see. You know, they can see everything. Just in case mommy does disappear, just in case anything happens to me. Don't do that. You're not going to do that right now. Don't. Just in case anything happens, I want my kids to know, you know, everything, you know? Stop. Don't do that. Here, you want this? Do you want some more of this?
Yeah.
Because you guys don't understand what it's really like to deal with a narcissist at this level. You have no idea unless you've been through it. And this man is so cuckoo. He's so cuckoo in the head. You guys have no idea, okay? No idea. No idea.
I ask again. If this is true, if he is so crazy, Olivia, what does that make you? Because you chose to lay down and mess with him again, multiple times. For 5 years, you have come on this internet saying that Jerrod took your kids from you. You have come on here crying. You have come on here angry, calling him all types of names, dragging him for filth. And yet you came on this internet and admitted to the fact that you was messing around with this man. You was calling him your man. It was a whole different story. But now that he turned the tables on you, now it's back to ill. Now it's ill. Now he's gross. Because he shut it down. Because he chose a side. Because he didn't stand up for you right here when he was telling you all this other stuff, when he was giving pillow talk. He didn't stand on that when it came to him having to make a decision between you and Nisha. Like, it just doesn't make sense, Olivia. He can't be crazy in one breath, but he was cool to mess with again. He was cool to, you know, believe the stuff that he was telling you about how he was going to take you on vacation, you and your children. Yeah, you was believing the stuff that he was telling you. So, again, what does that make you?
But I just talked to him, and it's just so, like I said, it's icky. The whole thing is just icky as hell. He's talking about, and I could tell how he did it. He did it how he used to. I know that he had her on three-way. And he was trying to talk shit to me. Like, he was trying to, like, make me feel like I'm not shit, you know? I'm like, bro, I know that she's on three-way right now. Like, I'm not stupid. Like, she's obviously on three-way. And I get it. You know, he has to do what he got to do, but... And I got the whole thing recorded. He definitely had her on three-way. And if he didn't, I don't know. He was recording it so he can show her. Look, baby, I don't even like her like that. Okay, well... Okay, I guess, honey. He thought he wouldn't get caught.
Hello.
So icky, you guys. It's so icky. And I really have kids with this fucking person. And he doesn't care about the children at all. This is all about me. And you guys don't see that? Don't see that? Like, oh my God. This whole thing, it's just always been about me. Me. It's so twisted, bro. It's so twisted. I wasn't making the point to him. I was making the point for me, for my children, for everything else. No, there's no getting through to him. He's gone. That man is gone, bro. Like I said, you can tell a person, you can tell by how a person is. Like, you can tell, like, about the relationship by how a person is. Ever since he got with that chick, he is the most disgusting person. Like I said, at least with me, he tried to be a good person. He tried to not drink. He tried to not cheat. He tried to not do certain things. Now he doesn't even care because look, he can do whatever he wants. And God, I feel so, I'm low-key like disgusted, but it's like, I just feel really bad for my kids. I feel really bad for my kids. I really do.
I really feel bad for your kids. Because you wasn't thinking about your kids when you hooked back up with Jerrod. You wasn't thinking about your kids when you was trying to get your lick back with Nisha to prove a point that you could get him back if you wanted to. You wasn't thinking about your kids. And neither was Jerrod. So yeah, I feel really bad for your kids because your kids just keep being thrown in the crossfire between the both of y'all. And y'all are continuing to cause damage to those kids and y'all don't even care. Y'all are not even looking at the fact that y'all's decisions are constantly putting them in a situation where they're having to try to sort this toxicity out. And they're still children. It's hard for them to process the toxicity that's going on between y'all. But they're the ones suffering. They're the ones who's going to keep having to go through the hurt and the pain and the dysfunction.
I really, really do. And he thinks he's doing something to me. If I wanted to, you guys, I could pack up tomorrow and leave and never look back and live a good life and take care of my 2 babies. And oh God, it's so sad. It's so sad. My poor babies.
What you said was real sad, Olivia, and it was very heartless of you to say it. You said that you could just pack up and leave and live a good life with your 2 babies. You have 5 kids. You telling me that you would be able to live a good life without having your other 3 children. And then you turned around in the next breath and had the nerve to say, my poor babies. But you are the same woman who said that she would be willing to up and leave those 3 babies behind and live a good life. Wow. This is crazy to me.
My poor babies.
Go back.
He's so out of shape now. Girl, he got huge being with that lady. But guess what? When he started fucking around with me, guess what he wants to do? Lose weight. Yeah, like I said, I inspire a nigga. I do that. You don't do that. You keep a nigga back. But that's okay. Like I said, I'm not saying that I don't want it ever to be misconstrued that I want him. Because I do not want him, okay? Please don't misconstrue that. I'm just saying the obvious. I inspire him. That's all. But like I said, he gained like 100 pounds being with her. It's okay though, you know. It's okay. That's... Oh, you guys, I'm so disgusted. When I tell you 4 days ago, 4 fucking days ago, 4 days ago, this nigga was just doing what he was doing. Ew, I'm so grossed out. It's okay, I'll get over it. You have to understand, a woman who would first of all sleep with a man with 3 kids and he's married, of course she's desperate. Like, desperate is desperate. You feel me? So, like I said, I know so much. I know so much. So much. It's like the shit that you guys think that you know is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more. That's why I'm saying, like, nigga, you really want to do this with me? Okay? Like, bet. Okay. I mean, I don't care. What's the worst thing you're going to do to me? You're going to put me in jail? Okay. Cool. And then what? Then what are you going to do? No one's going to hold shit over my head. Then what are you going to do? Nothing. Exactly. You're going to stay mad. You're going to stay a grumpy, fat, drunk. Sorry. I mean, I'm sorry.
So when Olivia keeps saying she's so grossed out, it's because she's really embarrassed. She's embarrassed, she's in her feelings, because she did not expect this to be the, the end results of what she was hoping for. The fact that she's trying to make it seem like she didn't want to be with him and that she wouldn't take him back, I beg to differ. I really feel that if she was given an opportunity, she would take him back. I really do believe that. But it's very obvious she's very much in her feelings, and the fact that she's sitting here letting the people know that they were just intimate with each other 4 days ago from this particular live, and this is what ended up playing out. Oh, she's very hurt and she's very embarrassed, as she should be.
So basically, this whole situation, I'm a little bit effed up about it because not for like anything other than like, yes, Kailani, come here. Come on. Like, yeah, there was all like the extra stuff going on, which I don't understand. Like, I was spending like, Jerrod and I were spending like hours on the phone. Like, we were having hour conversations. Like, this shit got so. All I could say is it was just like a bond. Like, we have a bond or whatever, and that's cool. That's fine. But the things that were said, and it's just fucked up. It's so fucked up to see, and I already see this. I don't know why it's so fucked up to me still. This is the only person in the world that can always surprise me about just how fucked up they are. And it's like, I don't know why every single time I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn, bro, you're really fucking fucked up. Like, yeah, all the extra stuff was going on. All the extra activities were going on. But, like, fuck all that. Like, there was, like, other shit going down. And just, like, off some friendship type shit. Like, no more, baby. That's it. No more. She doesn't have any more. She only has, like, a drop in here. He keeps proving to you who he is. And, y'all, this is another thing. And this is where I feel so fucked up. And this might make me cry. Our kids saw us together. Like, I'm telling you, this is deep, bro. Like, this man was in my... Let me hush. I'm saving that shit for Instagram. But, like, now our kids are going to go back to the same shit. Their parents not talking and the confusion and shit. Oh, God.
Wow. So not only was y'all messing around with each other again, but you did it in front of your children. This was so sloppy, so messy, so reckless. Like, I cannot believe y'all would go to that extreme and bring that level of confusion to y'all's children who's already seen y'all go through a whole breakup. They were taken out of a union that they were born into. They had got accustomed to seeing mommy and daddy in one household together. And then Jerrod left. And then now it's just them and mommy. And they would see dad whenever. And then it went from that to where now they're ripped out of their mommy's home. And now they're in a home with their father and another woman. And they've been in that environment for years. And then y'all turn around and play house in front of those same children, bringing a whole level of confusion to their little minds. Wow, this is... Both of y'all were very selfish for that. Because didn't nobody put the kids first. Nobody thought about the kids. And now they're left to have to deal with this mess. This is... Wow.
Like, that was my last attempt to try to be cool. Like, that's it. You guys should have heard his ass on the phone tonight. He was really acting like some hoe ass Like, ew. Like, it was so gross and disgusting. Like, how you switch up that fast? You were just here on Monday. It's Friday. And that's cool. Everyone's gonna be like, oh, well, he just played you. He played you. He played you. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. I guess if that's what you want to call it. I don't look at it as playing somebody. I look at that like you're a fucking weirdo, for real. Because ain't no way. You put that down. Ain't no way you have to play somebody like that. Like, it's just weird. It's just all fucking, it's just weird. And honestly, like I just said, it's deeper than just anything else, because we have the kids that we have together. So it's so much deeper than, anything else. And that's what he's not understanding. He's not getting this, that it's deeper than the other shit. Everything. It's cool though. Yeah, very much narcissistic. I know, but I already know this. But like I said, once again, I'm not hurt like, oh my God, my man. No. I'm hurt because, damn, like I said, hour-long conversations just off some friendship type, cool type, talking about everything up under the sun. And then talking about everything. Even just everything. And you know what, you guys? I'm not even going to keep talking about this because it seems like everybody wants me to lose all my kids. That's what everybody wants. That's the end goal for everybody. And you know what, you guys? At the end of the day, if that were to happen, if I don't think I have any reason to lose my kids, any of my kids. I never thought I ever had a reason to lose any of my kids. I think I'm a great mom, and I think that I've always been there for my kids. But at the end of the day, say it does happen, I lose my kids. Like, I'm kind of getting to the point where it's like people want that to happen so bad for me, and it's like no matter how much I try to do for my kids, because that was this whole situation with Jerrod was about my kids. Talking to him, getting close to him, pretty much doing whatever the fuck he wanted me to do so I can get more time with my kids. That was my end goal of this situation. Obviously, it didn't turn out that way because whatever. But that was my end goal in the situation, and whatever. I mean, it is what it is. I'm just really getting to a point where I'm just like, bruh, like there's only so much a person can fucking take, and I'm going through all of this for what? Because
I mean, I think it's obvious that you caught feelings, and it's like you don't want to admit to it, so you're trying to be a G about it, but it's very obvious you did catch feelings. And, I mean, just own up to that. Be real about it. But, I don't know, I just feel like, you know, you're saying he's a narcissist, you know, this is what you've been saying for the longest, but you're saying this now, after the fact. And it's like, okay, if you knew all these things about him, why would you, like, why would you go back there? And, you know, she's saying that she did this to see her children more. So are you saying that you exchanged your body to have more time with your children? Like, that's pretty wild to say that you slept with him to have more time with your children. It's not making sense to me because it definitely seems like that's what you wanted too. It's almost like you're trying to flip it right here by making it seem like you had to do it in order to have more access to your kids. But it's really given that that's what you wanted because you've been saying little slick stuff, making it obvious that you wanted to hook back up with him. Even to the point where you was watching old videos and grinning from ear to ear and bringing out the old photos of you and Jerrod. Like, you was reminiscing this whole time, and it was during this time that y'all was back messing around with each other. So, I mean, just admit to the fact that your feelings got hurt because, you know, you pretty much put yourself back out there. And I told y'all, even in that live when she was making it seem like she was basically asking the question, like, how do you know if a person can change if they've cheated on you? And she started talking about Jerrod, and I'm like, that don't even make sense. Like, because I think she titled the live, she was in her feelings. And I'm like, why would you title the live, you're in your feelings, you're asking the question if a person can change if they've cheated, And you bringing up Jerrod. I told y'all even when I was commentating on that live, I said something don't sound right. It almost seems like she's talking about a situation that is currently going on between her and Jerrod. But I know a lot of people wasn't ready to hear that, and it's cool. But I was even peeping back then, like it definitely was given that they were back messing around with each other. So now we know. I mean, some people still don't believe it, but it's pretty obvious that they were messing around with each other. And it's like, Olivia, stop trying to be, a G about it, and just admit to the fact you caught feelings, you trusted what he was saying to you, you believed that y'all were going to get back together, and he flipped it on you. I mean, that's pretty much what it was.
I will find a way to report it to the courts, and we'll get it handled that way. But I'm not even finna all that. I'm not doing any of that no more. My energy is fucking drained from this fucking person. It's drained and it's over and it's done. And bruh, you literally fucked yourself. That's what I'm saying. You guys are like, oh, well, you fucked yourself, Olivia. You played yourself. No, in actuality, he played himself. Because this man acts like he's addicted to me. It's not the other way around. Every single time he came to this motherfucking door, it's because he wanted to. He was calling. He was like, bro, the hell? What the helly? I told him a bunch of times, baby, we can go back to how we used to be. It ain't no thing to me. I had to get over him, and I had to do that shit all by myself in the hardest fucking way, without my kids, without anybody. I was in the fucking trenches, in the gutter, in literally hell's deep water by myself, trying to survive after he did what he did to me. And you think I give a fuck now? No. I don't. I care less. I feel mostly sorry for Robin because she knows what's up. Yeah, me too. I don't even want to talk about Robin. I'm going to start crying. Oh my God. It's so deep. Like I told you, my kids knew what was going on. And my kids, Robin would tell me, never mind, let me hush. It's all good. Like I said, when my kids are allowed to be where they want to be, which is with their mom, then we will restore everything. Everything will be fine. See, Robin's 12 this year, and Robin can choose where she wants to live. And I'm not going to say that part, but she can choose where she wants to live. And he's just going to give me hell. He's going to fight me to the bitter end. But it's like, what the fuck? I feel like if a child is of age, a child should be able to say, I want to live with my mom or I want to live with my dad. And then as parents, we should honor that. Like, yes, I know they're not adults, but they can speak for themselves. Okay, so in the courts, 12 years old, you can officially speak for yourself. Okay, so it's just crazy. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. Oh my God. It's so crazy. But he doesn't care. He doesn't care what she wants. He doesn't care what my baby wants. But, oh well. It is what it is. We all have to deal with it because we have him involved in our life. But if Robin says where she wants to go, do the rest go with her? No. I think they would have to be split. They would have to be split up, which is unfortunate. But when I tell you Robin was ready, honey. Okay, she's been ready. But I already know Ryan. I just thought in my mind I would get Robin. And I was willing to do it all. He didn't want to go through the courts anymore. So I was like, cool, we don't have to go through the courts. I don't want to go through the courts either. So when I was going to get Robin this year, I told him, I was like, it's fair. I mean, I'll just take Robin. But I already knew that once Robin came, see, Ryan is more vocal because Ryan's not as, intimidated by him. So Ryan will voice it. Ryan will be like, I want to go with my mom. Let me go with my mom. Let me go with my mom. You know what I mean? So I just thought, he'll let Ryan come. And I'm always so fair with him. I'm like, even if Christian wants to stay with his dad, baby, stay with your dad. Like, I don't want you to live anywhere you don't want to live. I'm still right here. He could still see me whenever he wants to see me. But Jerrod kept saying, no, we're not going to split them up. Okay, well, if you don't want to split them up, then just send them all back to me. Imagine a world where I just want my kids. Imagine. I even told him, give me my kids. I won't even ask you for child support. I don't want your money, bro. I don't want shit from you. I just want my kids. I said, this is exactly my words. I said, go be with your wife and just give me my kids, bro. What is the fucking problem? But no. Nope. But like I said, nobody cares. Nobody cares about Olivia. So I'm going to suck my shit up and I'm going to be the hard, mean fucking bitch that I always am. So fuck y'all. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. I'm just playing. No, but fuck showing emotions. Those days are over. This internet doesn't care. So guess what? I got it. Try to lock him up? I never would. I would never do that to him. Do that to him for what? I don't want to lock him up. I don't want to take his money. I don't want to see him down bad. I don't want any of that. I promise you guys, when we were like halfway into this shit, I said, bro, just give me my kids. Nobody will find out nothing. Just give me my kids and go on your way. That's fucking all I ever said to him. Just give me my kids and go on and do your thing, bro. Go do your thing. But no.
So now it's starting to make more sense to me. She was saying last year, towards the end of last year, that 2025 she was going to have her kids. And I did 2 videos where she made mention of that and I spoke on it. And I was very, intrigued by that statement because I'm like, how are you going to get your kids in 2025 when Jerrod has full custody of them? So what she's saying right here is Robin is going to be turning 12 soon and she can now tell the courts where she wanted to stay. So it seems like when Olivia was making the statement that she was going to get her kids back, I think she was banking on the fact that Robin was going to be turning 12. She can tell the courts where she wanted to live. And if Robin came, the other kids will want to come. However, I do find it interesting, too, that she said halfway into them doing their little thing where they was hooking up with each other, she was saying that she was still telling Jerrod that she wanted her kids. So I'm like, if y'all were halfway into messing around with each other and you're still telling Jerrod you want your kids, but he's not giving you your kids, why are you still messing around with him? Like, it's just not making, that part is not making sense to me. But I do think Olivia thought that if she started back having sex with Jerrod, that she could get it to where Jerrod would agree to allowing her to have the kids back. I do believe that was part of the reason why she went ahead and started messing back around with him, because I think that was her initial plan. I think it was multiple things. I think she wanted to get her lick back with Nisha. She wanted to prove a point to the internet because people were saying that Jerrod would never go back to her, and she wanted to prove the people wrong. But I also think she also was thinking about how she could get her kids back. And I just think she did kind of play herself in that regard.
No mother or no father should have to fight to be who they are. Period, point blank. I shouldn't have to fight to be a mom. I shouldn't have to fight to see my kids. I shouldn't have to fight to be a part of their life. I shouldn't have to fight for a spot that's been given to me. You feel me? And it's so twisted. It's so fucking twisted what's going on here. And I'm just not about it anymore. I'm not. Now you guys see what I've been dealing with. I'm not dealing with it anymore. I'm not. Now, how the fuck do I get over it? That's the feeling. How do I not feel the pain? How do I not feel the pain? How? How do I not think about my kids? How do I just not think about it? That's what I'm trying to figure out. How? You guys, listen, it's not about how much it costs legally. It's about the fighting, the back and forth, the game playing. Do you guys understand what I'm dealing with? You guys see what I'm dealing with? And I said, you guys don't even know the half of it, okay? So in your minds, oh, he just came by, he hit it once and he left. No, this motherfucker is Jerrod is like infatuated with me, okay? He's not gonna let it go. He's not. And then her ass is insane behind the whole thing. And I'm not finna fight with these two fucking weirdos because they're obsessed with me. You understand? When really, Jerrod could just be a man and be like, look, baby, they want to stay in this weird ass relationship, tell this bitch, yes, I fucked on her, that's what I did, I enjoyed it, blah, 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 and that's still my big mama, and I'm gonna talk to her, and we're gonna co-parent, fine, and I'm not gonna do it anymore. Whatever the fuck he wants to say. But instead, you block me, you go back to not talking to me. What is the fucking point? We have to co-parent, you dumbass. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm not doing that. I'm not.
Oh boy, this is so messy. And it seems like it's going right back to square one all over again. You literally started the clock all the way back to year one of you going through this with Jerrod. And you're saying, what's the point? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What was the point? Like, getting your lick back with Nisha was more important? Proving to the internet that you could have Jerrod again was more important? But now you're bringing up co-parenting. Why wasn't co-parenting the number one priority? Because if co-parenting was the number one priority, you wouldn't have even considered going back to Jerrod. Like, this is so messy. I just cannot. And it definitely seems like this is starting the cycle all over again. And you are really over here spazzing, trying to pretend that you're not bothered by the fact that you was letting this man come to your house consistently to sleep with you, to pillow talk with you, to give you all these promises. And now he done blocked you. Now he's not wanting to talk to you anymore. This man done called you a snake because you done came on the internet and you aired out his business, you blew up his spot, and you over here talking about what was the point. Y'all, this is a mess.
Crying that man blocked her again. It's okay. I was sitting on his face on Monday. I'm not crying. Who's crying? Am I crying? Not Monday. I was. Monday, right after the cruise. I was sitting on his face right here. Literally. You guys want to know how we did it? He had me like this. He was sitting like this on the couch. He literally lifted my ass up and I was sitting on his face. Right here on the couch. Well, right there. Yeah, bitch. What do you mean? A nigga blocks me. I don't give a fuck about him blocking me. I care about my kids. Fuck him. I nutted on his face too. Make sure you go tell the maid that. Fuck, I need to shut the fuck up, bitch. This is why everybody hates me. Keep your bitch because it's cheaper to keep her? Yeah. He couldn't come back over here. He knows that. That bitch he could go fuck the whole world. He can go do literally whatever he wants to do. He could probably fuck on me some more times if she's not budging. She's not going nowhere. But me, I have standards, you know? Like, you're not going to be fucking around and coming back to me and calling me your wife. No. Like I said, that's what I thought. I didn't think they were married. I was like, there's no way he's married and fucking around like this. Bitch, yeah. Married. Yeah. No, I'm good. She can have it. You guys can have it. You guys, I hope, like, I always told you guys this, because you guys always used to cut for him, and I always used to say, I hope you guys have a man just like Jerrod. That's the type of man all of you guys deserve. He cussed you out and blocked you. No, actually, I cussed him out, hung up on him. No, actually, you don't know how it went, Lynn. I was blocked, I called him, and then he called me back. So he unblocked me to call me. I don't know if I'm blocked again, but I actually cussed him out and I hung up on him the last time we talked. Yes, I did. So, Lynn, get it right. And I hope he was recording it, because the shit he said during that record, because I feel like he was recording it, that's why he was talking so much shit to me. Baby, I hope you were, because you slipped up a couple times. Yeah, you slipped up a couple times talking about, I never said I wanted to be with you. I said, nigga, please. I have the text messages. Yeah, Olivia, I said in the future. In the future? That's talking about you want to be with me in the future. Nigga, no. The answer is no.
Oh, wow. Now Jerrod done slipped up and said that he said he actually wanted to be with her in the future. Oh, wow. Jerrod. Yeah, I don't see how Nisha does it. It could not be me. There is no way in the world I could let a man cheat on me and still be with that man. It ain't enough loyalty in the world for me to just sit idly by and just let a man disrespect me like that. There is no way. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you women are the same. Like, I would hope that y'all ain't finna let a man just sit there and cheat on you like that. Like, that is crazy. I just cannot. I cannot understand that.
Fuck in the future. These niggas are weird. Weird as fuck. Oh my god. I never said this nigga wanted to be with me. It's obvious that he wants to be with me. I don't need to say that. The fuck? I mean, like I said, bitches will see the text messages. I don't need to say much more. I don't need to prove my point. If he loved that girl, he would have never came over here with me. Especially him being married. I could see if he was just still a boyfriend and girlfriend with her. He fucking married the bitch. And like I said, everything I found out about him through fucking with him, girl, like I said, she did not make him better. She made him worse. Okay? Ain't no fucking way he was doing what he does now when he was with me. No. See, I had to leave out the state in order for him to go cheat on me. Right? He was never doing what he does now. But it's okay. She loves it. We like it. We like it. She loves it. Whatever the case may be. I don't care. That's not my shit. That's not my shit. That's not my shit, honey. That's not my shit. That's not my shit. I don't care. All I care about is my kids. Yeah, in his mind, we were working towards something. We were working towards something. Yeah. Oh, God. There was so much being said. Let me hush, bro. Let me fucking hush, my nigga. Let me hush. Let me fucking... Instagram, don't worry. You guys are going to get it. Don't worry. Don't worry, baby. But I don't know. Could you imagine, though? Like, could you imagine, like, you go on a cruise with this nigga, and then the first fucking thing he does, and then when he comes over here, he tells me, oh, like, I couldn't stop thinking about you. He couldn't stop thinking about me. Why the fuck are you thinking about me, my nigga? You see, he's so... That nigga's gone. He's gone. He's gone, honey. But good luck to him, you know? Because he'll never fucking touch... He fucked it up for himself. He played himself. He'll never touch this shit again. Whew. No face, no trace. Live is his dirty secret. Oh no, I'm his dirty little secret that everybody knows. Oh no. I was supposed to... Wait. Was I supposed to want to get chose by him? Was that the goal here? Was that the end result that I was looking for? I'm confused. Is that what we wanted, you guys? We wanted Jerrod to choose me? Because if he did, that means I'm what? Valuable or something? Him choosing me means what? That I'm lucky? I'm the lucky winner? Does that mean I'm the lucky winner? And he's the prize that I win? You guys, please shut the fuck up. Just hush, okay? Trying to make me feel bad. I don't give a fuck. If you guys want to make me feel bad, keep talking about my kids. Just talk about my kids, okay? Don't talk about him. Because, bitch, I'm going to end up hurting somebody's feelings like I always do. Yeah. Just stop, okay? You're supposed to kept playing the game so you could... No, I didn't want to fuck him no more. The fuck, I don't want to play that fucking game. Fuck you guys. The fuck I gotta keep fucking doing that shit for? No, fuck him. You're supposed to keep playing the game. Bitch, fuck that shit. When he came over here on Monday, he damn near raped me, bro. No, I'm not playing that game no more. I'm not. You guys play that fucking game. Get fucked by somebody you don't want to be fucking no more. I was good off it, bro. It's fun, it's good and everything, but I'm good. The fuck?
Are you serious right now, Olivia? You pulled the R card? Is there not anything that you wouldn't do? Because, oh my gosh. You really threw that word out there to say that that is what Jerrod nearly did to you? He forced himself on you, Olivia? Wow. You are a very low woman. You really threw that word out there. Like, just loosely. Didn't care, didn't think about it. Just threw it out there. Wow.
Okay, when was the last time you were with your baby daddy? Which one? I'm joking. Ew, you guys, I don't want to talk about him. I'm sick of talking about him. I was with him on Monday, right after the cruise. He came right over here. Sure did. But other than that, I don't want to talk about him. For real, I don't want to. I'm so over talking about him and his stank ass. She approved it. Wow, she approved us fucking around for 5 months? Oh, anything to make y'all pick me feel better, huh? She approved it. Yes, she was blowing up his phone while he was here. She approved it. Really? That's what she said? Okay, girl. Well, keep telling that lie, honey. Because he had to leave and gather your ass together. He had to leave and gather her together. He had to step outside and gather her ass. I was like, do that outside, Betty. Yeah, we were laying down, and she kept calling and 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 calling. Baby, he was laying down with me. What the fuck? Yeah, we were relaxing. What the fuck are you calling for, honey? I didn't know she approved it. Shit. Like I said, let me tell you something. Maid, I would never let him touch me again. Okay, the way he played with me, I'm good. Like I said to you guys, I thought at least we were just cool enough just to be like, look, nigga, tell her, okay, you did what you did. Obviously, she doesn't care. She's gonna take him back no matter what. He could fuck everybody in the world, but she'll take him back. She doesn't care. She has no self-respect. Okay, cool. So tell her you did that, whatever. But that's still my big mama, and I'm still gonna co-parent, and we're gonna get this shit figured out. But I won't do it again. Whatever you gotta say, bro. But the fact that you got on that phone and said to me, "That's my wife," when just a week ago you were talking about we weren't. Let me get this very understood. We were never talking about like, oh, so you're gonna never in my mind was live like, oh, so you're gonna leave her and you're gonna come back to me? You're gonna come right here? You wanna know what he said to me? Find out on Instagram. But he kept telling me he should have stayed single. I should have stayed single. I should have stayed single. I shouldn't have gotten that relationship. I should have stayed single. He wants to be single right now. And I told him, since I've been single for so long, I was like, nigga, you should be single. That's good for you. You need to heal. You need to do the work and heal, bro. Like I did. He's never been fucking single. He went from bitch to bitch to bitch to bitch. He never been single. So I was like, yeah, you should be single. You should. Never was I like, oh, can you please come back to me? Bitch, what?
Wow. So allegedly, Jerrod told Olivia that he wished he had just stayed single. Honestly, that says a lot to me for the simple fact it's one thing for you to sleep with somebody one time and you're married, but for you to keep the affair going, that says something very loud and clear. And to me, that would tell me, I would hope it would tell pretty much anybody that you really don't want to be in the marriage. Because if you really value your marriage, if you really value the woman that you married, you wouldn't be out there cheating to begin with. So it's definitely seeming as if that's a true statement, that he actually does feel that he shouldn't have gotten married. Wow.
The fuck? Like you're gonna leave that bitch and come back to me? Are you fucking serious? You think I would actually let that happen? How dumb do you fucking think I am, bro? For what? So I can go back to living how I used to live? Unhappy and miserable? No. The fuck? But I was supportive of him being single and doing his own thing, and then us co-parenting and doing that. So then when he flipped that shit on me, I was like, oh, you are a punk ass, weak ass nigga. Oh, okay. So you are just staying with her because you can't be alone. That's pathetic. That's pathetic, and I have no respect for that. I'm sorry, I don't. Because so many times he told me I should have stayed single. Like he really wants to be single, and and then, oh, if I'm single, you're gonna be at my apartment every night, nigga. Bye. No, I'm not. The fuck. Maybe every other night. Just like, nigga, bye. He knows what the fuck. That's what I'm saying. I'm not even worried about it. This is a ticking time bomb. It's only a matter of time until he gets sick of her controlling him, and he's gonna have to be by himself. He ain't come back. He ain't. My door's closed. You acted like a fucking enemy too many times when you didn't even have to. Like I said, just be cool, bro. Just be cool. Just be cool. He doesn't even know how to be a fucking friend, and of course he doesn't. He's a fucking cheating ass dog. Anyway, enough about him. Like I said, don't ever get it fucked up. Liv was never like, oh, he's coming back to me. Do I look like, you guys, I have been through so much. You guys think that I'm fucking waiting for a nigga like him that did me so dirty to come back to me? That's what you think I'm waiting on.
You keep asking the question and the response is going to be the same. I really do feel if that situation didn't play out the way that it did and it went in the direction that you was hoping it would have, almost definitely you would have took him back. For sure. So I'm really not buying this. You know, you're trying to act all hard like you would never. Like, girl, he did all of that to you and you lay down with him again. Like, that says a whole lot to me. And it proves my case that, yeah, you would definitely take him back.
Y'all are confused as fuck. If that's what you think, honey. But and like I said, the shit was much deeper. Let me give y'all a little insight real quick. Shit was much deeper than you guys think it was. It wasn't just we were fucking. It wasn't never that. That's what I'm saying. You didn't have to be a weirdo, bro. Like you could have just been upfront. He could have just even been upfront with me, like, look, this bitch is tripping. Like, the bitch is tripping. That's all he had to tell me. Shit, I would have been like, okay, homie, cool. Like, that's what I'm saying. I thought we were so past everything else. Like, I thought we were just homies at this point. Like, it's crazy, bro. But he's not a homie. He's not no fucking homie. He's a fucking weirdo. And that's cool. He showed me. He's a weirdo. Can we 69 for the last time? He is so dirty. Ew, you're dirty. Can we 69 for the last time? He is so stupid. Anyway, I'm not going to get into the text messages. I'm not going to even go there. I was going to show you guys some shit, but no. 69 with that wife, sir. Thank you. And that's what I was saying. That was the type of shit that was coming out of my mouth. I'm like, nigga, you better go. Trying to come over here after work every fucking night. Nigga, go home. That's why I used to say to him, go home, Roger. I used to say that shit to him. Go fucking home, nigga. The fuck you coming over here for? What the hell? Y'all stupid. If y'all don't see the fucking writings on the wall, y'all stupid as hell. Y'all dumb as hell. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna keep saying this shit today. Why is having sex the end all be all? It's not, but having your nigga tell me he loves me, I think that's the end all be all. That nigga was telling me he loved me every single time he got off the phone with me. Is that not the end all be all? Or are you guys gonna make an excuse for that too? They're gonna be like, oh, that's nothing. No, he told me he loved me every time he got off the phone. And then when I wouldn't say it to him first, he'd be like, oh, so you don't love me? The nigga for everybody. Okay.
Man, this is this is too much. This is too much. It really seems like, I mean, for this to be the conversations they were having, and they were inserting the kids into this too. I mean, it's definitely giving this wasn't just they were just sleeping around, because why would you show your children that y'all were together like that? Like, surely the both of y'all had some common sense to know that your children was going to pick up on the fact that y'all are acting like how y'all used to act when y'all were together. And for Jerrod to be saying this, it's really giving he's confused. I think this man is confused. I think Olivia is, like I said, she keeps acting like she don't want him, but you was falling for the conversations. That's why she was coming on here acting so cocky, because this is what their conversations were looking like behind the scene. She was comfortable. And in so many ways, Jerrod gave her a sense of power to come at Nisha the way that she was. And that says a lot to me too, because a man should protect his woman. You gave power to your ex-wife so she could use leverage over your actual current wife. That is crazy to me. But it definitely seems like this man is confused. Like he don't know what he wants. And it's starting to look like he actually does want to be with Olivia, but he doesn't know how to get out of the situation he currently is in. I don't know. This whole situation is just weird to me, because I don't think this was just Jerrod just using Olivia for sex. I think it was more to it than that. Like, how do you leave a cruise with your wife and you go straight to Olivia's house? That's insane to me. How do you insert children? You would, if this was only about sex, you're gonna make sure you're doing what you're doing without your children knowing about it. The same way you went about it to make sure Nisha didn't know what you was doing, you would have hid that from your kids, but instead you showed a side of yourself of what you were doing with their mother in front of them. So you were comfortable showing that to your children. That's not giving you're just with Olivia for sex. It's giving it's something more than that. But I don't know. I'm it's just a lot about this situation that it's a lot of pieces that needs to be revealed. But this is just messy. It's very messy.
Girl, he didn't get no pussy on that cruise, y'all. She was mad the whole time. She was mad. Girl, why are you mad on the cruise, girl? Do you always suck D? I sucked his D. I sucked it good, so. Oh, let me say this for y'all. Hold on. Because fuck it. You finna get me locked up, nigga? Okay. Here you go, maid. Let me play this for you, baby. Hold on 1 second. Hold on, maid. Oh, y'all finna do that? Hold on. Y'all make sure y'all screen record this, okay? Bro, I got so much on here, nigga. Don't play with me, bro. He was sending me videos. We were sending videos back and forth. That's how much he missed this shit, bro. Hold on, let's see. Where is it? I know he sent it to me. Oh, I deleted it out the chat because it kept popping up every time I was texting him. I swear, you guys remember when I went and took AJ to the barbershop? I opened up my chat to like write him, and like there was the video of us doing it. Hold on. Hold on, guys. I'm not gonna let you see it, but I'll let you hear it. Not that one. Oh, you want to play with me? Okay, well, let's play then. You can play. And guess what? When I get out of fucking jail, let me go to jail, bitch. I swear to God, I'm gonna be your worst motherfucking nightmare. You can never shut me up on this motherfucking internet, bitch. I don't have to say no names. Like I said, go ahead and stay with him, honey. Go ahead. And then when I come around, go ahead and put your motherfucking hands on me, ho. I wish somebody would put their fucking hands on me. But it's okay. Line me up for a blessing. Go ahead, baby. And line yourself up for a demise. Go ahead. Because you're only going to be doing that to hurt me. That's the only reason you're doing it. How a nigga who was sending me hundreds of dollars, how are you hurting for money from me? You don't need my money. Maybe I could show the judge that. You guys think I could show the judge how he was giving me money? Why speak that to existence? Because they're talking about how he was going to enforce child support. I already knew that, though. He told me the other day, karma's a bitch. Karma is a bitch. I'll see you in hell, nigga. I'll see you down there. I'll be like, what up, my nigga? Shit.
Y'all really need to stop playing about hell like that, because y'all do not have the slightest idea what hell is really going to be like. It is not going to be a party. It is not somewhere that you really want to be, because the Bible says there will be weeping and gnashing of teeth. Just that description alone lets me know that is not somewhere I want to go. So y'all really need to stop playing around about hell, because it is not where you want to go. But anyway, I find this to be very disturbing for Jerrod, if this is true. If Jerrod is threatening Olivia with putting her in jail, that's going to tell me even more about this man. Because that is some real nasty work right there, for you to threaten this woman with that, when clearly you've been messing around with this same woman who owed you back child support. That whole duration you was knocking on her door, having sex with her, you knew this woman owed back child support. And for you to use this as a weapon against her because you're mad that she blew your spot up, because she tainted the image that you had on this YouTube street of being this good guy, this wholesome father and husband. That is some crazy work right there. It's some nasty work if you really do that. In all honesty, I think Jerrod really may have messed himself up, because, I mean, if he really was giving her money, it would show the court that he's not hurting for money, that he really don't need the money that she's supposed to be paying for child support. It's a lot of things that I see in this situation that could be used against him. But she would really have to know how to play her cards. But I feel Jerrod really did mess himself up in more ways than he realized.
Jerrod, I would think again before fucking with me, bro. Because actually, I will show the judge this shit. We've been talking. He's been sending me money. So how the fuck you need my money when he's been sending me money? Yeah, right there, he sent me $120. Yeah. And he sent me another 100. And he gave me 100 at one of the pickups. Yeah. And he gave me, I think, like $80 another time we met up. Yeah, he was cute. He was breaking me off some money. It was cute.
So I'm not going to play the audio here on my channel, but you can go to Liv's video and start at the 40 minutes. I think it's like the 36 second mark all the way to the 41 minute 21 second mark. You can hear it for yourself, but you can definitely hear his voice. The audio is clear. They were literally having sex, and you can hear Jerrod saying, "You like that? You like that, D?" You can hear his voice. So I don't know what to tell people who still not believing that they were messing around with each other. Everybody has a distinctive voice, and Jerrod definitely has a distinctive voice. You can tell his voice, and that was his voice. So, like I said, if you want to watch it, it's on her video titled "This Is Deep." That's where she played the audio. She played the audio twice. So there you have it.
Don't play with me. Don't play with me. Made, and that's just one video. You want me to play the other video? Because we made a couple flicks together. We made a few. I'm gonna rub this shit into the end of time, ho. Bitch, he was in them guts. He sure was. He sure was. Your husband was in these guts, bitch. He sure was. He sure was. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Where were you, bitch? Were you at the house? With my kid. Yeah, so don't fucking play with me, ho. I will release this shit. I will get it sent straight to your motherfucking DMs, bitch. Just for fun. You know what? I might put it on a DVD, bitch, and send it to your house. I might take screenshots of the motherfucker and plaster it all over your fucking neighborhood, bitch. Get ready for the nightmare that has just begun. Okay? So go ahead, send me to jail. I'm gonna get out and get this phone right back. Or what about it? What about it, ho? And that's not even it. Hold on a second. Because I recorded. Hold on. I recorded on this phone, too. I have so many recordings, honey. Hold on. I got to do the long recording, but it was all the way back in January. This was our first. I'm telling you guys, I had a plan from the jump. It didn't pan out that way because we kept fucking around. But yeah, I had a plan from the jump, honey. That's why I recorded, our first couple meetups. But that wasn't our first couple. He recorded that. And he sent it to me. I was like, no. He kept wanting to record us fucking. And I'm like, bro, no. Why do you want that in your phone? You're going to get in trouble. He didn't give a fuck, bitch. He has a whole bunch of recordings of me in his phone. You want me to tell you where they are made? Because he has a secret little... No, Jerrod, I won't do you like that, baby. I won't do you like that. I'm not going to tell all your business. I won't. I'm going to see if you really going to give me like that, nigga. Ooh, I'm going to tell all your shit. I'm going to tell where you be going, where you be getting pussy for real before me. Because once he was getting my pussy, girl, he didn't want no other pussy. But don't let me fucking blow up your spot for real. I won't.
I mean, the fact that Jerrod was recording on his phone as well, that lets me know also that he really don't care. Like, he really don't care. And, Olivia was saying that she had a plan from the beginning, but then they started, hooking up more. I think her plan initially was to set him up so that she could, get her lick back with Nisha. But I think she did catch feelings. I really do believe she caught feelings. And that's why it's showing in this live even more that, she's feeling a certain way. Because he not only switched up on her, but now he's threatening to put her in jail. So that's why she's like, well, I'm just going to show everything. She did say a lot of the stuff that she was showing, she was going to put on her Instagram, her private Instagram account, that you got to pay $40 to go see. But yeah, I really do believe that she caught feelings in the midst of them messing around with each other.
You don't have to show your face if you don't want to. It's up to you. Hi.
Hi. My only question is, who wins in all of this?
Nobody.
That's my only question, because I feel like, as a woman, I've watched you for a while. I'm kind of sad to see you do this, because now it feels like the person who won is Jerrod. It's like he put you in her place, her old place, which was side chick. He put her in your place, which is wife. They're over there with the kids. And it's like you gave him his power back. You gave him his power back because it's like, once you let him in, it's like he still gets to go home to his wife and your kids. You know what I mean? And like you said, she's not leaving. So it's like, while you upset or she's upset or whatever, and y'all going back and forth, this nigga done got y'all swapping places back and forth. Side chick, wife, side chick, wife. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just seems like...
Let me tell you something real quick, Ari. When you know how a man truly feels and a man's true nature, he didn't win shit. He doesn't want to be locked down like a prisoner against his will. So, no, he didn't win shit. He won some more time locked down as a prisoner until he breaks out again. But no, he did not win shit. I didn't. I won because, nigga, I got you. Got you, and bitch, I told you so. But her, she didn't win shit. But yeah, I mean, there's no like winners. I'm not saying I'm the winner, I win. No, none of that. But I had a point to prove, and my point's been proven. But let me tell you something. That nigga doesn't want to be locked down to anybody.
But I'm saying, but of course he's gonna tell you that because he wanted to get.
No. But Ari, I seen it. I seen it from my own eyes.
But if he married her, just like he came to Florida and married you, he married that girl.
Some men do not.
But why? He didn't have to marry her. She was staying regardless. This is what I'm saying. When 2020 happened, when he didn't have to marry her. Why did he marry her?
Baby, do you think these types of men value marriage? Is that what you're thinking in your head?
No, that's my exact point. He doesn't. So why did he do it?
To shut her the fuck up? To keep her
would get in a contract marriage again to shut somebody up? You don't think that
he's that stupid? What do you mean? Who would do that? He would do that.
So if you know that, why would you even let him back in?
Because I wanted some dick, and because I wanted to show you everybody what he was capable of.
So you proved it to the internet? To
him and to the bitch first. Yeah, I sure did.
I don't know. I think I just hate that you did that because it's like he made y'all swap places. Like now you the side chick and she the wife.
I mean, I do feel what Ari is saying. I mean, technically he did, have them swaps places. Olivia's not seeing it that way because she still sees herself as the wife, the original wife, the first wife. So she's not going to see it from the standpoint of she's now the side chick. But in a sense, I can see where she's going when she said Jerrod was the one who won because he was able to accomplish that. But again, I feel Jerrod, Olivia gave Jerrod some power in being able to do that between them, like have them swap places. But I feel Jerrod also gave Olivia power. Not only did he give her power over his current wife, but he gave her leverage over him to where now she holds a lot of cards. If she knows how to play her cards correctly, she could actually make things a little hard for him. But I get what Arya's saying too. Like, if you know this girl, meaning Nisha, is not going anywhere, what would be the point of Jerrod marrying her? I think, honestly, because I at this point, I can't even say it's love. Because if you really love this woman, why are you constantly cheating on her? Why would you choose Olivia? The very person that they can't stand each other. Why would you go back to Olivia to have an affair with on your wife? I really feel that Jerrod, I think he cares about Nisha, but I don't think it's love because, like I said, if you really love somebody, you're not going to hurt them. But I feel that there were motives that Jerrod had that we may not be privy to because I don't foresee Jerrod coming on this internet and being honest about everything, about the moves that he's made, why he chose to do the things he did. I don't foresee him doing that. So with that, all we have is speculation, but I feel Jerrod had his reasonings as to why he married Nisha. I honestly don't feel one of those reasons was because he was in love with her.
I'm not the side chick, baby, but I did.
You kind of were, though. I mean, you said y'all were doing it for 5 months, and you knew he had a wife.
That's okay.
That's not what a side chick is.
Am I supposed to feel bad for being a side chick?
I'm just saying no. That's not what I said.
I don't feel bad at all. Especially to a nigga like him, I would rather be the side chick, yes, than the wife. I don't want.
What I'm saying is, when you came on here, it was like side chick. She's desperate. All these things. It's like now you became her.
No, honey, because I didn't have, like I said yesterday in my live, I didn't have the intentions of, ooh, I'm the side chick, but I'm gonna get wifed. No, I had the intentions of, ooh, I'm the side chick, I'm gonna fuck your husband and show it to the world to put you back in your place.
But where did that get you? Now he's gonna try to take you back to court. Now he's gonna do all this stuff. It's like
I don't care. Let him do his big one. Let him do it.
But was that worth it? Like losing?
Yes, it was very worth it because you're not gonna get on this internet, Olivia Johnson's internet, and ever disrespect me, ever. So yes, it was very worth it to me. Yes, it was.
Not being able to speak to your kids was worth it.
I'm gonna get my kids next weekend. So yeah, it was very worth it. And if he doesn't let me talk to my kids, I file a motion. He cannot keep me from my kids because I fucked him. He can't do that.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying,
at the end of the day, I had nothing to lose. I was still in this position 5 months ago. I was in the same fucking position 5 months ago. So what did I lose? I gained because now I'm like, haha, bitch. You see what your husband is doing? Yeah.
This was all to get back really at Nisha.
100%. And him.
And having sex for doing the stuff with him before, you're saying?
100%. Yeah. You fuck my husband, I fuck yours. That's how it goes.
Okay. So that makes more sense. I think we should just leave with that instead of just being like, oh, this was about my kids. Because it's like, no, it was to get back with him. It was to, I mean, I get back with him, but
no. Like I said, the people on the Instagram will see all I did was talk about my kids. Like, I want to see my kids. I want more time. Yeah, it was definitely, I had my kids in the back of my mind, but also to fuck with that bitch. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
I'm glad Ari pushed back on this because it made Olivia be honest about her intentions. And this is what I was saying early on in this video. How is it that you're making it seem like your intentions were to spend more time with your children when you was pretty much like back messing with this dude? Like, I don't understand how you having sex with him was supposed to some kind of way accomplish that goal, because she even said like halfway in it was like she was still asking for more time with her children, but yet it still remained the same. And that was halfway in. Like, you saw what it was and nothing had changed, but yet you still chose to mess with this man. So again, I agree with what Ari is saying. Like, just keep it 100. It wasn't about the kids. And even for you to say the kids were in the back of my mind, like, that right there says your initial reasoning for doing what you did, it was not for your kids. Because if it was really for your kids, it would have been top priority. It would have been in the forefront, not in the back of your mind, girl. So it's like, you just keep revealing the fact that, yeah, and you said it just now. You said 100% it was to get your lick back at Nisha. You wanted to prove a point. So, like, lead with that. Lead with that. Don't try to insert the kids into it and make it seem like you just sacrificed your body because you wanted more time with your children. Like, come on now.
Yes, both can be true at the same time. Mm-hmm.
Got it. Okay, well, I think as a woman, I think, and what you're putting out here, I don't know. I think you just kind of gave him too much power with sleeping with him, because now it's like, it's also haha on you too, because you were over here like he would never, and you would never fuck with him again. And I mean, he literally lived after all, he took your kids away. He should have never had access to your body again. Like that feels like that. You don't feel like that's not like you felt like he was worthy of your body after he took you to court, took your kids, said you was neglectful, said all of those disgusting things about you, mm-hmm. and you lowered your standard to sleep with a man that took your kids and put it in a house with his side bitch. Yep. You don't think that's insane?
It is insane, but I had to do it. I had to do it for the cause.
And once again, Ari makes all the sense in the world. And the reason why Olivia is not fully getting this is because she does not respect her body. She does not respect herself. When you really have self-value and self-respect, you wouldn't put yourself in this situation. And the fact that she was willing to just let this man have access to her body again after he has taken her kids, has taken her through all of this that she's been going through for the past 5 years. And again, I'm only saying take her kids because this is how she spun the narrative on this internet. We know the courts took her kids, but I'm just speaking it from the standpoint of what Olivia has been saying. You've been coming on here for 5 years telling the internet that this man took your kids away from you, and you cried, you crashed out, you went through all of this for 5 years only to end up laying on your back and letting this man have access to you. That is insane. It's very much insane. And for you to say, I did it for the cause, and the cause was to get your lick back to prove a point to Nisha that you can have her man, that is even more insane.
Yeah, I had to do it.
I don't know. I couldn't. I wish my baby daddy would. If you take my kids and all the stuff he was going to do.
Trust me. What I'm going to do on the back end is what I'm going to do on the back end. But we ain't never going to talk about that. But what I'm going to say right now, this is what I had to do on the front end for social media, for my own sanity, to say, haha, bitch, your husband's fucking me. And to show the world that, bitch, you're not special. Yes, 100%. I had to. I had to take one for the team, girl. I had to take one for the team. I did. Mm-hmm. And it was fun. And I got my pussy ate. And it was a good time. Yeah. But it is what it is. It's over, Ari. It's not ever going to happen again. Well, maybe it will. I don't know.
Okay, Gigi. First of all, these people in the chat, first of all, I'm asking questions just like everybody else. Everybody relax.
Questions. Okay.
I'm being very respectful. I'm not being disrespectful. Everybody relax. I didn't say that. I'm asking her from a woman's point of view because I'm saying we all watched her go through that. Go through him taking her kids, all that type of stuff. And I'm just saying as a woman, no, of course I wouldn't do it myself because I'm like I said, you take my kids, nigga, you're never gonna see me again. It would be less than an app, nigga. You would be picking up on the side of the road for my mama. I'm not talking to you, but that's just me. But like I said, I'm just saying.
All right, baby, let me tell you something. You don't know what you would do if you were in my position. You don't know what you would do if you were in my position. You don't. Because you've never been.
I've never been in your position, but my sister has. And so I'm just telling you from a personal point of view, once that happened with her and they were married, they got divorced. And of course it gets messier when you have a divorce. I have a child, but me and him were not married. But my sister has. And so for her, it was like, that was the worst thing you could have ever did to me. Like, you're gonna take me to court of our kids. And so it's like, for her, it's like he would never even have access to the same space as her, just off of, and that's why I said with your situation, I would just want, this is a different point of view, because it's like, I don't know.
No, I agree. No. I 100% agree with you. But you have to understand, the reason I got into this was to fuck him up and frame him. I was doing it for a reason in the beginning, but then the shit kept going because I had to work shit out with him through, like, you don't understand, like, you guys won't understand until you see the fucking messages, but like I said, I had to do what I had to do to keep the shit going and to get to a point that I wanted to get, but I just couldn't keep going because I didn't want to keep going. I didn't want to keep fucking him. I didn't want to keep doing that. I didn't. So I was just like, fuck it. It is what it is. And then she came with the babysitter comment, and I'm like, bitch, I've been fucking your nigga. Fuck you. Like, you're not going to play with me on this fucking internet. You don't understand, Ari. Your sister and you are not social media influencers. These motherfuckers play with me on social media. This is a place where I have to show up every single day. So, bitch, you think that you're going to play with me, and you're not, because your nigga's really over here every single day.
No, and that's why I say, to me, like, I think, well, let me just say this. I'm a girl's girl. So I hate to see you and another woman going through this, because at the end of the day, to me, the nigga is the problem. He's the problem. Because even if, no, this is what I'm saying. Even if she is doing, let's just say she's doing all those things. I don't really know what she's doing. She's doing all those things, or doing whatever, going along, get along. She was a side hoe, all those type of things, whatever. She's a wife now, so whatever. I'm saying for him, even for him to allow that is a problem. For him to, and that's what,
as dog.
But that's what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is, knowing that he was having sex with you, he let her post she the babysitter and keep it up. He let her.
No, he didn't even know. He doesn't even know. He don't be paying attention to her. But you're right.
But from get go, he ain't never stopped her from posting your kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, for that type of stuff, like, this nigga lets her do whatever she want to do. Let her say stuff. He lets her do stuff. And so I just feel like, I don't like seeing niggas get to just get away. And now he got to have his cake and eat it too. Because now he over here, he done had you. He still got her, and he still got his kids. So what did he really lose? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you're on here. Of course, maybe his marriage maybe have a problem. But like you said, she's not going anywhere. So what did
I knew that from the jump. I knew she was.
But that's what I'm just saying. What did he lose? I'm not worried about her, because that's, like I said, another woman for me.
Me going through something like this, and your sister can probably attest. Everything doesn't happen right away. Sometimes you gotta let the chips fall where they fall. You have to wait. Shit just happens the way it happens. So right away, no. Of course, he's living it up. You think he just got away with murder and all types of shit. Girl, let him think that. But karma is a bitch.
I mean, she pretty much said a mouthful right here, because this is one of the things that I kept saying over and over again. Why is Jerrod not doing anything? Why was he just allowing Olivia to just say whatever she wanted to say about Nisha? Why was he allowing Nisha to post Olivia's kids on Instagram when he knew how Olivia felt about her posting the kids? It was too many things that I felt Jerrod was allowing, because Jerrod did not care. He wanted the drama. He may not have known every single thing that Nisha was doing, but at some point he caught wind of it. And I feel like there were so many times where Jerrod could have addressed certain things, and he chose not to. So I feel like Jerrod wanted the drama. I think he enjoyed the fact that there were two women pretty much fighting over him. I think he liked that. And that's why he really didn't say much. Like I said, some things maybe he didn't quite know what was going on. But you can't sit here and tell me that Jerrod wasn't aware of some of the stuff that was being said back and forth between the two of them. You cannot convince me that Jerrod wasn't made aware of some of the things that were being done on social media between the both of them. Like, I'm just not buying that. But I do feel Jerrod enjoyed the fact that he had these two women, and still do, fighting over him. Because at the end of the day, you think you're getting back at Nisha. Nisha think she's getting back at Olivia. But who's the common denominator? Jerrod. Like, oh Lord, it could not be me.
And we all know that.
Yeah.
So let him do his big one. Let her do her big one. Let them do whatever they need to do. Like I said, I got you, bitch. And that's all that was about. That was it. When it turned into that, when it turned into
that's what I'm saying. I'm saying, you got her. You need to start getting that nigga, because he's the problem. He is the common.
I don't need to get that nigga. He will be got. I don't need to get him. That's the thing. sometimes we don't need to do nothing. We need to step back and just let God do his thing. Sometimes.
And that's all I'm saying. I wish you would have did. That's it. I'm saying I wish you would have let it be. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because when you play dirty too, you got to know you got consequences for your actions to live. It's not like, oh, I played her, she did it to me, and I did it back. I'm her karma. No, you made your you tried to get you tried to be her karma for her. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, okay, you did that, but now you got to live with the consequences of your own actions. And I just don't feel like, to me, it's gonna be worth it. This now you're about to go through a whole bunch of stuff with your kids. Y'all just got back on good terms. Y'all, whatever, you know, you was just getting your kids more. I feel like you were getting happier because you were getting your kids more. And now it's about to be a game again where I gotta keep my kids away. And you know, it's like.
But at least you guys can see, everybody can see what the fuck he's doing, though. Can you imagine me going through this and everybody thinking that he's doing this because he's a great dad and he's doing this for an actual reason? No, he's doing this to get me back. That's all he's doing it for.
I actually do agree with both of what they said. What Ari was saying, I do agree with her because she said that, you know, you're trying to be Nisha's karma, but you're going to have to deal with the consequences of your actions, and that's true. And that's another thing that I've been having to stress to Olivia a lot, because she can always manage to see everybody else's karma but her own, when she is literally walking in karma constantly. And she doesn't see that this is why she keeps going through these things. It's because she's dealing with her own karma. And every action that you choose to make, it doesn't matter what your intentions are. If those intentions are meant to cause harm towards someone, or to be evil, or to be manipulative, you're going to get that back. It's going to come back your way because, like Ari said, you are trying to be that woman's karma, and that is not your job. It's not your job to do that. But although you're feeling good in the moment that you feel like you got your lick back, understand you don't know how that may come back around on you. And I also agree with Olivia said too, because the truth of the matter is, for all we know, had this information not came to the internet and we ended up seeing, here it is, Olivia seemed to be getting her kids, and then all of a sudden she wasn't getting her kids no more. All of a sudden there's conversations of her going to jail. We wouldn't have understood what happened. We wouldn't have seen what was really the culprit behind why this has changed. All we would have saw was Olivia's on this internet talking about she's not getting her kids anymore, and there would be people believing that Jerrod had good reasons for keeping the kids from her. So I can see what Olivia's saying right here. Now that it's out here, now that we know that Jerrod is literally, allegedly, trying to threaten her by telling her that he's going to withhold the kids, or he's going to put her in jail for back child support. Now that we have that information, it's now, the ball is in his court to see how he chooses to move. Because if he proceeds with this, like I said before, oh, I'm really going to see what type of person you are. Or if he chooses to back down, it's like, again, we know what it is.
What's that? I manipulated karma? No, I didn't. Karma fell into my lap, and what the fuck, bitch? Like I said, don't act like y'all wouldn't have done the same thing. It behooves me how you guys act like you're better, you're holier than thou.
No. It's not a holier than thou live. It's a different perspective. I'm just giving you a different perspective. I'm not saying holier than thou. I'm a woman that's been cheated on, that has wanted revenge. I am not saying that I'm holier than thou. I'm not talking about the cheating part, more so than like the stuff that Jerrod has done to you. I'm just shocked that you would want to give your body to him, because it's like,
You're right.
I'm shocked that, like, and it's not like just the kids thing. Let's go all the way back. Like, this nigga been a dog. So him being a dog now, I don't know why people are surprised. I'm currently not surprised, but I'm just saying, as a woman, and me seeing you and wanting to see women win and wanting to see women grow, you know, just do their own, especially when it comes to doing better for your kids. But just from all the years that this nigga I watched you for some years, that nigga been a dog, you know, from just, I don't want to start naming stuff because that's too much, but I'm just saying, like, I'm more shocked that, like, dang, she really would let him do that after that, because that, to me, I was disgusted. I'm disgusted with the way that he moved, you know. And I get it. You did it for revenge. You did it to be like, haha. You did it to prove a point. I get that. I'm just saying, on the other side, like, dang, I'm not, like, not on a holier than thou side. A different perspective.
Yeah. No, I feel you. I feel you 100%. You know what? Look, I'm, like I always tell you guys, I'm a work in progress. I'm not perfect. Everyone expects me to be the perfect person in this situation, and I'm not. Like, this shit, it presented itself, and it just happened, and throughout the process, it happened. But yeah, you're right. Everything you're saying is 100% right, and that's why. Yeah. It's a learning, everything is a learning experience. And I learned through this. And I'm like, no, like, from now on, I'm telling you right now, Ari, he will forever fucking want me, try me. He's that type of dude. He will forever fucking cheat on that lady, try me, whatever the case may be. But I learned from this, and I'm just like, fuck that. I'm not gonna let him ever fucking touch me again. Because like I said, more than anything, he could have just been cool on a homie point of view. Like, he knew that bitch wasn't going nowhere either, because he knows how fucking simple she is. So it's like, on that days, he should have just been like, okay, cool, this is my baby mama, I'm not gonna fuck her no more, I'm gonna just handle her like this. But he can't even do that. He's a whole ass hoe all the way around.
But that's what I'm saying with him. Like, that's my whole point. Like, he don't know how to grab his nuts and handle the situation with y'all. Because really, from the get go, even though all that stuff happened, if you was gonna marry her, nigga, you should have been and sat us all down. In my opinion, like, you should have sat us down. Like, hey, I'm gonna marry this woman. I know this has happened, but how can we move forward? And if you would have said, I don't want nothing to do with it or whatever, that's cool. But I'm just saying, on the real end of, like, he, to me, like I said, leaving the other woman out of it, just him by himself, I don't think, like you said, I don't think Jerrod gonna be faithful to nobody. I don't think he gonna move right with nobody. But at the same time, it's also a thing of, like, he's also playing a sick game, and I feel like now that you have fallen into the game, it's about to get sicker, you know. And the only reason why I'm saying that is because it got sick before. He literally took you to court and went and got your kids, you know. And I just think that to me, that's the lowest of the low. So if he would do that, I thought you realized the type of nigga you was really messing with. This nigga is not all there. Like, he's not all there. So if you know that, I just wish you wouldn't have played that game, because I really feel like they are about to be dirty and they are about to try to, you know, do what they're gonna do. I'm just saying, from a woman's perspective, and knowing how men move, certain men, not all men, because there are very good men, and I'm just telling you from another perspective. My sister has gotten her kid. I'm telling you from a better end. My sister has gotten her kid. She's married to an amazing man who loves her down, so it is possible. But you can't play that game if you want to get to that, because playing that game, like, it really is a lose-lose. And I'm just saying that out of a sincere heart. Like, it's a lose-lose. At the end of the day, what truly matters, which I pray that that's what matters to you, and I don't know if that's what matters to him, is your children. And being in the midst of this, they're the ones who really lose, you know.
I mean, I pretty much agree with really everything she said here. I mean, at the end of the day, you know, her children are the one that's losing. And the fact that, you know, she said, you know, I've learned from this. I really don't think she has, because she had said early on in the same live, she was like, yeah, I'm not going to mess with him anymore. And then she was like, well, I might. So it's like, it's still that possibility that if you can say, I might mess with him again, knowing that he literally has threatened to take you to jail, that is so disturbing to me. Because something is not clicking. If you really understand the severity of this situation, why would there still be a consideration of you messing with this man again? It seems to me that the only reason why you're saying, I've learned, I'm not going to mess with him anymore, is because he blocked you and he done flipped the script on you. And you're in your feelings about it. Because I really do believe you thought that he was going to leave Nisha. And because he told you in that phone call, this is my wife, that made you feel a certain way, because he didn't claim you. He didn't stand up for you. But I'm hoping at some point you will get what this woman is saying, because she's telling you the truth. Like, if this man was willing to go through the means that he did to hurt you, to get you back, what makes you think he's not going to go even more hardcore with you? If he's literally threatening you to take you to jail, you don't think that's something you need to take for serious? Like, you really are playing a dangerous game. And like she said, there is no win in this. You just lose all the way around. And on top of you losing, you are affecting your children. Because y'all did this in front of your 3 children. So they're losing too. This whole situation is so tragic.
And I just
exactly, and you know what? But I see that though. He will never see that. His relationship is more important than the kids. That's just that on that. He is like a baby mama who puts a nigga before her kids. That's how he is. His relationship will always come number one. Not co-parenting, not the kids. He don't give a fuck about none of that. His relationship is number one, and everything else falls separate. So I get what you're saying. 100%. Yeah. I learned from this. He is disgusting. He is horrible. He is.
I'm just saying, he's the common denominator of all this stuff. You know, like, it's like, nigga, what in the world? When does it stop?
No, it will never stop. That's the thing, Ari. It will never stop, and I've seen it for myself. So I'm just like, I'm good. Like, that's why I didn't want to fuck on him no more. Like, I was good off of it. Like, when he came over here Monday, I told him, once he took that bitch on vacation, I was like, bro, I'm good. Go do your thing. You're married. Go do that. And like I told you, Ari, I didn't know he was married until, like, literally until you guys dropped the paperwork. I asked him. He said no. So what the fuck? And it doesn't even matter, but I'm just saying. He said no. So I'm like, okay, they're not married. And I didn't think he would actually fuck around with me if he was actually married, but obviously he doesn't give a fuck. So when he did that, I was like, okay, cool. I was good. I didn't bother nobody. She dropped the babysitter comment. I came live. I talked my shit. I was cool. I wasn't going to say nothing else. Then he came over here Monday night, which was how many days ago? He came over here Monday night trying to fuck with me. I told him, no, don't come over here. He came over here anyway. I didn't want to fuck him. We fucked anyway. So it's like, I am so good off this. And I've been
look how fast he switched, though.
I know, because he's a fake ass dude. He's
yeah.
fake as fuck. He's
it's just my main thing is he's the problem. I think he more so her is him, because nigga, you're a man. Even if that is your wife, you should be able to keep everybody at peace and at bay. There's no reason why you don't know how to handle your shit as a man. He don't know how to do that, and so that's what I'm saying. I'm saying at the end of the day, regardless of you, regardless of his wife, he's the problem. He is the problem, and I think if everybody keep that in mind, that would help people move forward. Because you and her, because while y'all may have this little babysitter beef and all this other beef, nigga, at the end of the day, even if she left him today, this nigga still stands. That's still your baby daddy. And that if that nigga don't change and do better, he gonna do that. He'll get another girlfriend to do it, and another girlfriend to do it, and another wife and do it. Like, he is the problem.
And there it is. But I feel like this truth right here, that Jerrod is the problem, this truth right here is something that I feel is going to be hard for some people to accept. I think if people keep an open mind, you will see it for what it is. It doesn't matter if you don't like Olivia. You can still see what this is. It's so clear, it's plain as day. And two things can be true at the same time. It is very possible. You can dislike this woman, but you can also see that Jerrod was wrong. It is okay to have that viewpoint because it's the right viewpoint. Jerrod was wrong. Olivia was wrong too in this. Everybody was wrong in this situation. It doesn't matter if you're Team Olivia, Team Jerrod, Team Nisha. All three parties were wrong.
So
that's the thing. I don't even have a problem with this bitch. If she's not respectful. And the whole thing that gets to me, I don't care if she's the wife, his girl. I don't care about that. Bitch, don't act like you're the mother and I'm a babysitter. Don't disrespect me like that. Mm-hmm. That is my beef with her. Other than that, I don't have no beef. Girl, you are the wife. I don't have no problem with that. But the where you cross me up is trying to act like you're something you're not. I don't give a fuck how many hours you spend with those kids. Don't ever violate me and call yourself a mother when you're not a fucking mother. That's my beef. And that's it. And she keeps playing with me like that. So, bitch, I had to play with her the way I had to play with her. But
no, I understand. I'm not saying I don't get that. I'm saying I'm not.
I agree with you, Arnie. I'm disgusted. I will never let him touch me again because he is the fucking problem. He's disgusting. I will never do it again. And I already know what's coming from me. I already know they're going to do their worst. They're going to do their big one. It's okay. Do it. Like I said, karma's a bitch though. And when you do things with bad intentions, that shit comes back to you. And that's all I wanted. That's all I want people to know. And that's it. That's it.
Yeah. I think for me and for you, and then I'm going to get off. I just hope that seriously that you really do see your own worth. Not that I'm saying you don't see your worth, but I think that if you saw yourself with a more clear view, even though she's doing what she's doing, whatever, you got to learn how to pay people dust. If you know that's not, you got to know how to live in your truth. And this is what I'm saying. You know the truth, right? You know you're the mom. You know that you're their mom. And fighting fire with fire ain't gonna do nothing but cause a bigger fire. Now look, you on the internet, you Liv, I just watched you, and this is how I know, like, oh, she's tripping. Don't be putting no videos on here of you having sex, my girl. Don't do that, Liv. Please don't do that. Like, respect yourself. For real. I know you got a point to prove. Now, put text messages, that's different. But you, for real, girl to girl, woman to woman, woman to woman. Like, don't do that, because it's still you in them videos. It's still you doing that. Don't lower yourself. If you gonna do that, make somebody pay for it. Like you said, go to OnlyFans or something. But don't put yourself on the YouTube for free with sucking dick. Don't do that. Please don't do that. Like, I'm saying, see yourself better than that. See yourself better than fucking with a nigga who did dog walked you. See yourself better than ever trying to play toe to toe with another woman over a nigga that ain't gonna do right by you anyway, or her. That nigga ain't gonna do right by you or that girl or that woman. So why are y'all going toe to toe when that nigga would dog walk all y'all and go live his life?
He sure would.
He would, but he's doing it right now. He's doing it right now. He dog walking her. He now he about to dog walk you, and guess what he about to go do? Drink and be with his and do whatever he gonna do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to give you another perspective, because I get when you in that revenge mode, it's different. But I'm telling you, from just me looking at you and being a woman for real, I'm telling you, he is gonna play the game as long as somebody allows him to. And if he can make y'all fight and not look at him, oh baby, he done won. Because I got you mad at her, you mad at her, who mad at me? Nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like this nigga really thinking he king dick around his hoe, but he's not even handling his business for real. And that's disgusting to even think that he will even have any type of confidence like that. Because nigga, you're not like that. If you was really like that, you would have peace with your wife and your baby mama. Everybody would be at peace if you was really that nigga. So I'm just saying, for you as a woman, like, I understand, you know, both of y'all have y'all little pay moments, whatever. Y'all both love the man, so that's how it go. But I'm just saying, for you, like, as their mom, let them see a woman, as your daughters are watching you, let them see a woman that is like, I'm gonna have a standard regardless of what another nigga do or what another woman do. You ain't finna come play in my face. You're not gonna come play in my face and then think you're
They
gonna
do everything in my face every single fucking time.
I know. I'm not saying that feeling like you want revenge isn't right. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you got to be stronger than the revenge, because where is it going to get you? That nigga is about, then dog walked her. Now he didn't dog walk you. And look at what he's doing. He done went home to be with your kids, to be with y'all's kids. And how was that fair to you? Now he got to hold off, and you can't talk to him and all this type. Of course, you're going to get him for the weekend and for the summer. But I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
but do you see what the fuck I go through just to be in their life, bro?
Yes, and that's why I wish you would have never slept with him, because now it's like,
what else was I gonna do? What else was I gonna do? What else was I gonna do? I was, like I just said, I was still in this position 5 months ago.
right.
What else can I do? Like, what the fuck else can I do? Other than walk away, what else can I do at this point?
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting this right here. Whew. I mean, now I see why she titled this video, This Is Deep. Because, y'all, this is deep. This woman felt like that was the only thing she had left to get her kids back, was to sleep with this man. And again, I feel initially that was her thought process, but I think she did slip back into having feelings for him. I mean, we can't even begin to imagine. I mean, she shared some of the conversations that they were having when they were laid up together, but we have no idea what type of pillow talk this man was having with this woman, even to the point where he was telling this woman every time they got off the phone with each other that he loved her. He was intentionally getting back in her head. And you have to see the situation for what it is. You cannot just keep saying this girl is lying, this girl is lying. I'm getting to a point where I can kind of tell the difference between Olivia when she's lying and when she is telling some truth. And I believe what she's saying right here. I do believe she thought that sleeping with this man initially was the only way she knew to get her kids back. I believe Jerrod used that to his advantage. And I believe in the midst of her hooking back up with this man, because she said multiple times this is what her plan was in the beginning, but they kept messing around. That wasn't the plan. The plan was for her to sleep with him, but then she kept saying, but we kept messing around on each other. She did not expect to get caught back up. And she set herself up. She set herself up. This is sad. It's very sad. Because I'm starting to see the pieces form. But honestly, I don't think a lot of people are ready to have a real conversation. Because there is a real conversation, a very real conversation that can be had with this whole situation. But I don't think a lot of people are ready. I really don't. Because in order to really be ready to have this real conversation, you got to put your feelings aside when it comes to Olivia. That's the only way you're going to be able to see this situation for what it is. I've told y'all many times, I don't hate this woman. I don't hate anybody. I dislike her. I dislike a lot of her ways. I don't like the type of mother she is to her children. When I speak on her, I speak truth on her. But I don't hate this woman. And in order for people to really see this situation clearly, you got to put your feelings aside when it comes to this woman, if you really want to see it.
Right. So you felt like the only way that he was going to let you see them more is when you slept with him?
Mm-hmm. I know for sure. He treats me like shit unless I sleep with him.
But doesn't the court say he has to give them to you anyway on your appointed basis?
Yes, but I was trying to talk him into giving them to me 50-50. I was trying to talk him into giving me 50% of the time.
Mm-hmm.
And the only way he would even entertain that conversation is if I fucked him first. Literally.
But that's what I'm saying, Liv, and that's how you know that that man is not right. And that's what I'm saying. You lowered yourself because
okay, so all I can do, Ari, at this point is walk away. Because if I don't
I understand.
deal with him, what else can I do? Like, what else can I do to get my kids?
Oh, y'all, this is deep. I am literally sitting here just, I'm mind boggled. This is deep. Wow. I'm gonna leave this to y'all. I want y'all to let me know. Now, some of y'all may not even care, and that's fine. But if y'all really want to have a real conversation, I mean a real conversation about this, let me know in the comment section. Let me know. Because I'm up for having the conversation. I just want to see how many of y'all are willing to have this conversation as well. This is wild.
Other than go to the court.
And beyond the court orders? Get your kids beyond the court orders, you're saying? Like, get them more? Yeah. No, I understand. I think, I'm not saying that I don't understand, because I get it. I understand that. I feel that. I just want to give you another perspective on, like, bro, I see a nigga getting over, if I'm honest. And I hate that. I hate that he, and I'm not saying he won, but I'm saying it just feels like he's getting over. Like, he got what he wanted. Like, even though you're blasting him, guess what? His life ain't going nowhere. So what did he really lose for real? It's like, I got me some good sex for a couple months. You know, I got to have my cake and eat it too. Okay, he done got blown up. My life mad. My baby mama over here. I've got to act like I'm mad at her. And here we are, right back to what was it, 2021? You didn't push yourself back 4 years, when it's like, nigga, you got to keep it strictly business with these niggas, Liv. You got to keep it strictly business with these niggas. And
I have gone through so much, girl. Like, I cannot go through this shit. I can't.
Yeah. Whoa.
I did it for my kids, bro. I did it for my kids. That was that. But once I seen that this shit's not fucking moving, nothing is happening, bro. Fuck that bitch. Like, it was fuck her. Like, that's just what it is.
No, I know that, but I was just saying, I know it was F her, but I'm just saying him. You know, I think with him, it's just like,
no, fuck him too. Fuck both of them.
Yeah. But I'm saying, I know what you were thinking. Like, I'm not getting my way, so let me just do what I got to do. But at the same time, like, now when it all blew up,
this shit is sick. This shit, how would anybody live through this shit? This shit is so sick. This shit is so sick. And like I said, I continuously have to fight for something that's already been given to me. I'm their mom. Like, off jump. Why do I have to keep fighting to be a mother? It doesn't make any sense.
Right. Yeah.
But you're right. You're right, though. I'm happy you said what you said, because you fucking right. It's disgusting. It's all disgusting.
Yeah, I'm just saying that nigga ain't it. He ain't it.
And my own daughter, Robin, told me to stop. Baby told me to stop fucking with him. So it's just disgusting. This whole thing is just disgusting, bro. I cannot. That's why I just need to get the fuck away from it. It's so toxic, bro. It's so toxic.
Wow. I mean, the fact that Robin even was able to say that to her mother lets me know that Robin has too much access to their business. But I can't really blame Robin, because it seems like Olivia does confide in Robin as a friend, instead of her only looking at Robin as her daughter. I think Robin is like her friend, and she confides in Robin with things that she shouldn't. That's too much for a little girl who's not even 12 yet to be carrying. But that says a lot to me, for Robin to tell her mother to stop messing with her father.
Oh, so your kids know that you're messing around? We're messing around?
Yeah, they've seen us.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Yeah, he doesn't give a fuck, though. He doesn't care. I was like, no, don't let the kids see us. But he doesn't care. He comes up and through here when the kids are here. He doesn't give a fuck. He doesn't care.
Yeah, that's not healthy. Because it's also like, what example are you giving to your son? Like,
no example.
Yeah. I think just from here on out, I just think that you should, just not move on. Not that I don't think you moved on, but when I say from this situation, I know that it's really hurt you deeply, because if it hadn't, I know you wouldn't have done this. But because of the hurt, I think it's caused you to do things that if you weren't, you wouldn't have normally done. And you know, I'm saying not hurt by him, I'm saying like with the stuff with your kids. And so I think that it's making you do things that you wouldn't rationally do, because you want to see your kids and you want to be involved. But I'm just praying that you see that this isn't the way. You know, this isn't the way. He is going to, he will, like you said, he'll do it again. But guess what? If he get caught again, he gonna play the same sick game again. And I just want you to view yourself more than that. Like, nigga, you're not even worthy to put your hands on my body. Not even a hug, nigga. You can't even get a high five from me, nigga. You're that's disgusting. That's disgusting. Like, no, you should nothing. Nigga, if you're not talking to me about Robin, Christian, and Ryan, nigga, you can't talk to me about nothing. There's no respect. He respects nobody. Nobody. He respects nobody. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, shift your perspective. And I believe if you did it like that, like, you tried it this way, it didn't work. You got to try it in a better way. Like, this ain't it. Because now you're not, and then I didn't know your kids had got involved, but now your kids didn't got involved. That's extra messy. Because now they over there with her, they over here with y'all, they confused. Who's sitting down talking to them? You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, this was not okay. Like, we shouldn't be doing this. He should not be, really, your dad. It shouldn't be happening, you know? And now you got to have serious conversations, because you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know what they're going to do next with the child support, whatever. You know?
They're gonna lose me. They're gonna lose me for God knows how long, to go to jail for nothing. They're gonna
Yeah.
live their life. It's gonna happen.
Well, I pray that doesn't happen. I pray that doesn't happen. I pray that it gets better. I truly do. And I pray that, you know, your heart really mends. Not, I know it's not from necessarily the sex and stuff, but I'm saying from losing your kids. I mean, not not altogether, but you know what I'm saying? Them being primarily over there, and having to maneuver through that with him, I know has not been easy. And so I'm praying that it gets better. And I just wanted to ask you that and give you fresh perspective and really show you, like, girl, he ain't worth it at all. He ain't even worth arguing. Oh God, even arguing with another woman about him. Ew. Because it makes me disgusted, because it's like, I'm mad at her, and what he over there doing, sitting back thinking he what? Nobody. He's nobody. Please.
You're right.
So,
right.
well, I pray that you get better. I was not trying to make you cry. I was just trying to, you know, give you another perspective and just be really real raw and honest with you about what I'm seeing, and really show you, like, it's him. It's really him. And I hate that. And I know a part of you don't want to accept that because you see another side of him. But you got to accept this is who he is. That nigga he'll come in and go and love bomb you and leave, you know? And I know that's too much. It's a sick cycle. And I just don't want you to let him play it anymore.
You're right.
But yeah, good talking to you. I'm just going to go back in the chat.
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. I don't know how to get back.
I feel like I want to cry. No, she's right. She's 100% right. I feel so gross. And I felt gross a couple days ago. But I've just been trying to, like, make myself feel better about it. Like I said, you guys don't know how this feels, because I'm not dealing with somebody who's just trying to co-parent and just be normal. I'm dealing with somebody who has to have their way with me in order for me to co-parent with my kids. And on top of having their way with me, I have to shut the fuck up. I have to shut the fuck up while he has his way with me and does whatever the fuck he wants to do. I have to shut the fuck up. Like, after a certain point, I was just like, no, I'm not going to shut the fuck up anymore. Like, I don't want to do this. Like I said, on Monday, I told him, no, I don't want you coming over here. I was mad at him. So I said, no, I don't want you to. And he still did. But it's fine. I allowed it. Like I keep saying, he knows where my heart is. And that's why he continues to play with me like this. I told him from the jump, bro, just give me my kids and I won't ever say nothing. I won't say nothing. Nothing. And I don't even want my kids right now. I'm talking about, like, after the summertime. That's what was going to be our agreement, because Robin's about to be 12. That was going to be the agreement. But he kept playing with me. Every single time I brought it up, okay, well, I need to see you. We can't talk about this over the phone. We got to talk in person. I would tell him, well, we shouldn't be in person because we keep doing what we're doing. We're not trying to do that. But we could never just talk about the situation. And he wouldn't even talk to me about the situation until we were done with what we were doing. And then I could sit down and I could have a conversation with him. Like, you guys don't understand how fucking deep this shit is. But it's cool. I'm going to do what I need to do. And that's just what it's going to be. And whatever. Like, I'm so, like, sick of this. And I feel like I have all this gross built up energy that I've just been, like, taking in from him. And it's like, people are like, when are you going to move on? You guys don't understand how bad I want to move on. And not talk about this, not think about this, not deal with this. Just Go. I told him that a million times. Just go to your wife. Go be with your wife. Let me just have my kids. You can see your kids whenever. You can talk to your kids whenever. You can pick them up whenever. Over here, you can do whatever you want. You can even come to my house and come see them throughout the week if you want to. Over there, they're restricted from me because of her. She won't let them call me whenever they want. She won't let me have free range with my kids. She won't. He was letting me because some days during the week when it wasn't my time, he would call me when they were on their way home and he would just let me talk to them. In the morning when he would take them to school, he would let me talk to them. So he was letting me, but she won't let me. That's sick. That's sick. And that's what I've been trying to have people see. This is sick. This is not being done for the right reason. This is being done for a sick ass reason, and kids are behind this.
I know this was a very long video and I didn't intend for it to be, but y'all, there was just too much that I had to incorporate in this video to get everybody up to speed how all of this kind of broke out on the internet. But what I will say is I do wish Olivia would have been more transparent with this whole situation, what all she was really going through throughout these years. True that it may not have helped any because, you know, people are going to see what they want to see. They're going to choose to believe what they want to believe. But Olivia has a track record for being a liar for a reason. Because Olivia has come on here many times, lied, you know. And some of her lies were very malicious. Some of her lies were meant to not share her real business. It doesn't matter how you categorize the lies. It's the fact that this is what she's known for. And so because of that, it makes it hard for a lot of people to trust when she is telling the truth. But I do feel in this situation, she is being truthful. I just wish that she would have shared this, like I said early on. Things definitely have a way of coming out to the light, and I've always expressed this to y'all. This is just how it works. It doesn't matter what you do in the dark. You may think you're getting away with it for a certain period of time, but eventually it's going to be brought to the light. And there's a reason why this is being exposed now. And I just think that, you know, at the end of the day, the ones who are really being affected the most are those children. I'm very glad that Ari called in because I agree with pretty much everything she said. And Olivia needed to hear that, and I'm glad Olivia received what this woman was saying to her because she was speaking the truth. I feel that there is a lot about this situation that we don't know. And we have to be honest about that. There's a lot that we don't know. But I do believe more is going to come to the light because it's time for it to. With God, there is a time for everything. And I believe this is the time where a lot more is going to be revealed. With that said, I'm going to leave it here. I'm going to see y'all in the next video. It's OneLove, and I'm out.